Good morning, everybody. It's about 2:35 a.m. my time in Alaska. This is Thesaurus Borealis Rex, and we're doing some more late night gardening. Last night I did a bunch of transplants, bunch onions, and sunflowers, and forget-me-nots, and a couple other things. Tonight we're mostly doing basil. I got lots of basil that popped up from seedlings. I'm gonna have to thin them out a little bit and get them into some cups that are a little bit bigger. So, got those. We got this little spider plant hangling that you see hanging down. We're gonna get hidden planted too, and then there's also this little bunch onion that I missed from yesterday that's gonna get planted also. So. See my big bag of dirt right over here, a little bit. I'm gonna have to replant some flowers too. My wife knocked them over. So that's always fun. As always, please like, comment, subscribe, stop by and say hello. I always return the favor. Sometimes I'm playing video games, sometimes I'm doing stuff like this. I wish I remember what kind of flower that was. I remember pointing this seed out in one of my other videos when I planted it, and I wondered what it was going to be. Where's the right amount? Wait. Looks like a little brain. It's alright. We'll grow something back. There might be another one of those in that pouch, who knows? Probably not, though. I'm gonna have to go grab some water real fast. Be right back. as always, it's a good idea to wet the soil down a little bit. There we go. Give it a little bit of a mix. Just a little bit more. Just for good measure. Because the wetter the soil is when I put the transplant in, then the longer it can go without having to be watered. Gives it time to settle into the dirt, make some new roots. Knead it like you would a meatloaf. Aha, hello, whoever you are. Thanks for coming by to check us out. Alright. I'm gonna need some scissors. This is a spider plant shoot. Alright, so first thing, I'm going to cut off the stem that it came from. There we go. And if you look down there, see those little nubs are where the roots are going to come out, so that should probably be on the bottom. So what I think I'll do, snip off that one. And those ones on the side, a little bit. So now we have leaves on one side and the little roots down on the bottom. For this one, it's pretty simple. You just kind of pack it in a little bit. The soil's already pretty wet, but I don't think it'll take very long for it to realize it's in dirt now, so. Alright, well that's going to be the spider plant shootling. Now see, I've got kind of an idea for anybody who watches this live on Twitch or later on YouTube after I export it over. If anybody wants me to name the plant after them or to name it a nickname they would prefer, within good reason. You just let me know on message here, or on Twitter, or on YouTube. Let me know which one you see and which one you want. First one to message gets it. You know, big rush, I know. But just an idea. Just to try it out. We'll see if there's anybody interested in it. You know what I mean? So this is going to be the spider plant. We're not going to name him yet, but I'll label him so I know what he is. There we go, buddy. If you want to name the spider plant, let me know. He's thinking about it. You get out of here, Mr. Kitty. Okay. Alright. Let's go for that last bunch onion next. He's got just the one, so I don't need to trim anything down. Hey, get off the table. Go. Oh, that's what you want to do, huh? Alright, check this out. What are you doing, buddy? You trying to get planted? Do you think you're a flower, Mr. October? Huh? I mean, this could be the whole stream right here, I'm sure. He gets pretty jealous whenever I start doing this. He comes and starts being nosy and trying to be the center of attention. Don't you, buddy? Don't you, buddy? That's the empty flower bed that I'm going to put these hummingbird and butterfly and bee attracting ones. It's a variety. And I already had them in there once, but like I said, the wife knocked them over accidentally, so I have to redo them. What you doing, buddy? Well, if you like my cat, you know, follow. You'll see more of him, I'm sure. Okay. Back to the real stuff. Cat trying to distract me. Tonight's first music mix is Western background music for videos. Wild West instrumental themes, no copyright music, by Mr. Snooze, background music for videos. A little bit different than my usual 80s retro wave style, but you know, this thing is all about being chill and relaxing, and I think it's appropriate. Let me know what you think. I've got this one more bunch onion to do. I gotta make the hole in the bottom of each one of these cups. Now I got a pack of 100 of these cups at Walmart or Fred Meyer's for like, you know, $6. I'm using these to transplant from the peat pucks. And I'm using Miracle-Gro potting mix. I go, you know, for the cheap option most of the time, so I like to keep it economical. Alright, I remember from last night I gotta cut these little nets open because they get pretty resilient, more so than I'd think. Then these fall apart real fast, so I gotta be... Oh my gosh, careful. See, the peak kind of falls apart. There's the sprout, but he'll be alright. I'll put him down there and I'll give him some more dirt around his base to keep him upright. He's just a little singular one by himself. This is my first year doing this, so I don't really know if I can even have more than one in a container this big. They'll probably get moved to something else, or transplanted, or be given away or sold or something by the time they're big enough to worry about it. But these are pretty easy to grow. Reminder of what these are. This particular little guy is Flavor King variety bunching onions. Have a little look for everybody there, for anybody that's wondering. I don't really pay attention to the map because I'm all the way up north of where that map stops, so. But supposedly they're very easy to grow and container friendly. Versatile roots grow up to 1 inch in diameter and are excellent chopped fresh or sauteed. Gotta love onions. Nice. It's good to remind everybody what the end product is supposed to look like. It's good for myself too, for all the effort that I'm putting in this year. Oh, jeez. Alright, I think that'll be good for that guy. The little last remaining bunch onion. He's still a small guy, but we'll see what happens. If you want to name this guy, let me know. Check in with Mr. October. How you doing, buddy? How you doing, buddy? You having a good morning, huh, buddy? You pay attention. He just thinks he owns this whole place. Well, we're gonna start on these basil plants now. I think there are 17 total. He's falling asleep. Should probably just get a few of these prepped so that I can do a couple in a row at least. Forgot to make a hole. I wonder if I can do 2 at a time. Aha, it works even better. Start filling these up again. It is 3 minutes to 3 a.m. my time in Alaska. All right. I guess we'll try 3 to start out with. Right, basil number 1. We're going to save that one with the 2 pairs of leaves already. There we go. Well, what you just heard was the cat rolling himself off the table in that garden thing. I wish I could have caught that on camera. But it was very sudden. He's alright. He's just startled. That's what you get for not thinking about what you're doing there, buddy. These peat pucks are in a lot better condition because they stayed wet. and stayed moist underneath the plastic. Alright, we're gonna get that kind of packed into place just a little bit. I'm just gonna go on to the next one, and then I'll fill them all up at the same time. We'll see how that works. We'll see if we can get a little bit of an assembly line going. Alright. Oh, of course, let me show you guys what this is that we're dealing with here. Oh, where's it at? Gotta go look in the old... seed spot. I don't know if anybody who hears this ever played a game called Viva Pinata, but if you did and you enjoyed it and you remember it, you'll remember Cedos, I think his name was. He'd always come wandering in your garden and give you seeds, and I've been feeling a lot like him since I started doing this. This is what we're dealing with right now, what it'll look like. Genovese variety basil. Pretty simple stuff. Very hardy, apparently. It all popped up. Container friendly. Scented, sweet, extra large leaves are great for fresh pesto and tomato based dishes. I'm already to the point where my hands are, they got that brown layer on them. Dirt on your hands. You know what I'm talking about, Twitch people? All right. There we go. All right, so basil number 2. Sacrifice his brother. That one's got a little bit bigger, so that's what we're gonna go with. Get him right down in there. Get him oriented the way I want it to be. It's a little bit further down than I usually do, but I am going to give him a little bit more support around the base, so he'll be able to grow up nice and strong. All right, number 3. Let's see. Basil number 3. This one's simple. Oh crap. Jeez, you gotta be careful. Alright, same story. I'm going to give him a little bit more soil around the bottom. Give him some more support. Still upset about the seed. I'm still upset about it. Oh, jeez. I wonder what kind of flower it was going to be. It's lost to time and history now, I guess. pretty good. Let's give this guy a little bit of a stronger base. Alright, I think that's going to be good for him. And 3, number 2, technically. A bunch of rocks and sticks and stuff in the soil. Like I said, I get the cheap stuff, and usually it's pretty, it is what it is. It does the job. Alright, I think that's probably going to be good. Alright, so we got basils 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to get these labeled up. If you were watching this afterwards on Twitch or YouTube, feel free to let me know if you'd like to name any of these plants. I will add your name in Sharpie to it to commemorate it. First call, first serve. I don't know if anybody even wants me to do that, but within reason, I'll name the plant, anything you want. Make it creative. Alright, that's 3 basil of 17 down. It's definitely faster doing it this way, I think. Alright, let's get some soil refilled and keep going here. Let's see how many I can get done before I gotta go wake my wife up for work. She works early in the morning, I work later in the day, so it's always my responsibility to get her up. She appreciates it, and it's nice. Happy wife equals happy life. Alright. Add that water. Mix it around like a meatloaf. Get it as evenly distributed as we can. Ah, the smell of soil. Nice. Alright, I think that would be pretty good. Let's see if I can do 4 this time. There's a crap ton of hair in this, and I don't know how it got into that. That's kind of weird. Doesn't have to be perfect. I'm gonna go for 5. I'm gonna get crazy. I think it's almost probably time for a music change. I've been doing this one for 40 minutes now. Let's change the tone just a little bit. Just because.
Bars made from simple ingredients and no BS.
Let's try this one. Boom. Alright, we're going to be doing basil 4 through... No, wait. 4 through... Yeah, 4 through 8. I'm sorry, the math is real. It's early and it sounds weird in my head. It makes sense though. Alright, let's see. Number 1. Or number 4, but you know what I mean. I guess we'll go just for the one that's in the center, I guess. little triplet. The biggest one's missing a leaf, so he's not gonna stay. I guess we're gonna go with that one. A little bit smaller than I'd like, but I want to get these transplanted. I'm sure they'll do fine. There's another one. Lots came up on this one. Look at that. Only one will survive, though. Get that out of there. There we go. Lots of compost for this guy. And just one more. There we go. Boom. And one more for this batch. Guess we'll do this guy here. Alright, let's start getting some of these transplanted. He's gonna need a lot more soil. See, that's the kind of sticks I'm talking about. Pack down the dirt a little bit to keep it in place. We'll add more dirt here in a second. Alright, let's top these off. That didn't take long at all. I think I can get most of these done tonight. Hey, hello, Scott Kirk versus. Thanks for checking us out. Right now, I'll show you exactly what I'm planting. Genovese style basil. These were planted from seedlings on the 1st of March, so just about 3 weeks now. I've got a bunch of little cedos over there that need transplanting. You see those right there? Yeah. So, we're just getting some of these done. Transplanted into cups, so they have a little bit more room to grow. And I can use the containers for something else. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I think that'll probably be pretty good for him. Oh, no, that shit's way too complicated. It's legal up here, so I'd just rather go to the store. Oh no, you're good. No, no, trust me, you want to see something else. Yeah, see, I'm planting herbs for, cooking and stuff because I just get some of this down the road. It's an eighth of 27.67%. Got it for $25 this evening, so that's what I'm smoking while I do my other herbs. Yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah, and I really would, but it's legal to do up here too. You can have it's something like 16 or 20 plants per person in your household. But it's complicated. It's a complicated process, and it's one of those things you can put a lot of time and effort into and a lot of money. And if you do something wrong one time, it can screw the whole process up and you get nothing out of it. So I just leave it to the professionals around here. My sister did it before, and it's just a process. You can't really do it outside. No, I delivery drive. Doing DoorDash right now up here. A lot of jobs got shut down because of the COVID and all that crap. I don't know if I could say that out loud, but there we go. That one's looking pretty good. Oh, we got, like 6 or 7 inches of snow outside right now. Yeah. Hello, Sidoctor. Thank you for coming to check us out. We're growing some basil. Nice. Yeah, that's why I can't grow any of this outside right now. Because it is still cold. I mean, it's getting warmer. It was up, I think, 32 degrees yesterday. So, it's starting to thaw. Get these guys figured out. Oh, we have, I think, as of this last census, we have probably just under 800,000 people. So we're not the least populated state. I think that one's Wyoming. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Anything you want to do, I'm here. Just trying to get this planting done. But I mean, it's kind of isolated. Like, I'm not saying move up here or anything because, you know, we're always full. But it's a nice place, I think. I was born and raised up here, so. You can't grow a lot of fruit, but you can grow vegetables and herbs and stuff. And those, you know, giant pumpkins that you may or may have not heard about. That they grow up north in Fairbanks when it's sunny all summer, when it never goes down. All right. Ha! It's something you get, you know, some people get used to it, some people don't. It's definitely one of those things. Some years it's a lot worse than others. I think it used to be worse. We've got a little bit of global warming these last, I don't know, decade, you know, 5 or 6 or 7 or 8, 9 years. But not nearly enough to make a big difference. Just a little bit less snow, I think, than we used to get. But I used to be a lot shorter when I was a little kid, so I think that might have been, it just seemed like more snow. They do tell me that it used to be more snowy than it is now, though. So there's that. But I swear, if we had 2 more weeks of growing season in the summer, we could grow a lot of stuff. Oh, there you go. Yeah, Eskimos live up on the northern and northeastern coast. My wife is actually part Eskimo. She's what is it? I think she's half Eskimo, and the rest is Italian and Russian. So. Oh, nice. Very good. Yeah, you can grow lots of plants over there, I'm sure. I've never been yet, but I would like to one of these days. It's not that, I mean, I guess it's still kind of far away from where I am, but not exactly. I guess we do a lot of people up here take a lot of vacations to Hawaii. They go and spend, my neighbors go and spend February all the way to March, 2 or 3 months almost. In the worst part of the winter, they go to Hawaii. I have no idea where they go to stay, but I know that's where they go. All right, I think I got these planted up good. I'm going to get them labeled. These are going to be basils 4 through 8. Yeah, one of these days, me and my wife are going to... My wife's been talking about it. We're going to make the trip. Better to go there than, you know, all the way across the ocean somewhere, I guess. As soon as the whole testing thing dies down and all that, you know, of course. Not a lot of travel going on right now. It is a long road. I'm the only one in my family who's never been over it. Everybody else has. It's a long drive. It's, you know, 3 or 4 days at least. And that's driving 24/7 if you have someone driving with you. And it's a lot better to do it during the summertime because during the winter, a lot of the gas stations and certain roads are closed. So that's always something to consider. But even right now, I don't think they're even letting anybody through as of the last time I checked because of the whole that thing situation. Something tells me that I'm not allowed to say that on here, but I'm not. I can't remember or not, so I'll just be careful. Oh yeah, the only road you have to go through goes through Canada. You go through the eastern edge of Alaska into, wow, I should really know this off the top of my head, the Yukon Territory in Canada. And then you drive down. The easiest way is, I think, hugging the west coast down through British Columbia and then coming out in probably Washington or Montana is the easiest way to go. Personally, I think it's easier to fly, but I don't like flying either, so there's always bad stuff that can happen there too. Going across the border is hard sometimes, though. They'll stop you randomly and tear your entire car and your trailer and whatever you're hauling apart, and then just leave it there for you and tell you to put it back together if they don't find anything they want. The Canadians don't mess around with border security. It's funny. Well, it's just one of those funny things. I mean, right now they're being, extra strict for the obvious reasons, but even before this last couple of years, if you have a DUI or a felony, I know they won't let you legally pass through the regular checkpoints. Even for something just as low as, like I said, a DUI. They won't even let you through. And like I said, that was before the last couple of years. All right, we got those 5 basil plants transplanted. Like I said earlier in the stream, I'm kind of numbering these as I go along. These are basils 1 through 8. And if you, for any reason, would like me to name one of these basils something, a nickname you want, or your name, let me know on here or on YouTube or on Twitter, within reason, of course, and I will write it on the cup, just because that's Twitch interaction. If I'm not playing a video game, I gotta think of something. Alright, let's get some dirt refilled. I'm cracking through this pretty good. I got 17 of these total to do tonight, and I already have 8 done. Not too bad. And now that I think about it for 2 seconds, there is the other way to get from up here to the U.S. or the other, rest of the U.S. And that is to take the ferry down through, Ketchikan or from Juneau, and it'll take the boat all the way down to Seattle. But that one takes a long time, like a week or something, I think. Alright, I gotta go make myself a little bit more tea. I need some more caffeine, and I ran out of coffee today, so I'll be right back. Again, this is Thesaurus Borealis Rex. Thank you for watching. Please comment, like, subscribe. I always return the favor. It is 3:36 a.m. my time in Alaska, and we are halfway through the basil repotting process. Be right back. Alright, I'm gonna smoke real fast too while that steeps for just a minute. I'm gonna have to change this music because it's starting to put me to sleep. This is a little bit too chill. Did you ever think, while watching Twitch at this time of the morning, that you'd see a tea bag used correctly? Aha. Let that cool down for a minute. Alright, let's replenish some soil. Oh, I gotta change that music first. Hey, you get out of here, boy. Trying to cause trouble. What are you doing? What are you doing? He's supposed to be my gardening helper, but he's usually my gardening hinderer. And like I said, I appreciate you stopping by. As always. It's definitely that time of the morning. Thank you. He's okay until he starts thinking that he wants to tear something up. He is a feral one that my wife brought home about 1.5 years ago. He was born under one of her neighbor's porches. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Yeah, see? He just wants he wants to be the center of attention. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, buddy. Alright, let's go. That's all the camera time you get. Go. Get this bad boy reoriented. Right? Exactly. I don't know where he got that idea. Let's see. Alright, first thing I gotta do is get the dirt replenished. Resources are important, as always. A little bit more. Oh no. One of the flowers that was lost. I almost wonder if I could... No, it's broken off. My wife knocked it over. It's a nice specimen too, but we'll grow another one. Alright, let's see. We're gonna get these... Get this wetted down a little bit. Always pre-wet the soil. Because it means you can go for longer without having to water it again. Mix it up like a meatloaf. It gets a little bit messy, but that's okay. That's why I moved the rug out from underneath this old coffee table to do this on. I gotta say, and I'm not a giant fan of Walmart or anything, but me and the wife picked up this stupid little clip-on stand thing to hold the phone and have a light, you know, you plug it into for doing streaming stuff. And it was like 12 or 13 bucks, and it's actually worked pretty good. The Bauer brand for this lighting and holding the phone. I do everything as cheaply as possible. Alright, I think that'll be good. Next thing, I gotta get some more cups. Oh, it's always cheap there. I mean, you know, some people have a problem because it's such a big corporation. It's the cheapest place to go. I mean, that's the bottom line most of the time. I've actually gone there for most of my gardening supplies this year. I got each one of these, when I started these seedlings, I got the Jiffy brand seed puck, like peat moss thing. It's like a starter, you know, kit for it, obviously. And it's got 72 of them and a plastic tray and the clear plastic tray for it to be, you know, stay humidified in there. But the whole thing only costs $8 a piece. And seeds are cheap, so it's all a pretty interesting way to go. I remember when we didn't have a Walmart up here back in the day. We just got our first Sonics. What was it? Not last year, but the year before. And the line was all the way full for like 2 months straight. It was everybody's favorite place. And now nobody goes there. Oh, really? Well, that's odd. You'd think they would, with it being, you know, as warm as it is. That's pretty crazy, though. Is stuff a little bit more expensive there than on the mainland? Kind of the way it is up here in Alaska. I mean, I would imagine so, but I don't know to what degree. Oh, wow. Yeah, we have a couple of Wendy's here. They're okay, but they get your order wrong a lot of the time, and they're always packed. Yeah, a lot more expensive than you'd think. I think the best option for fast food like that is just probably Carl's Jr. most of the time. But it's kind of iffy. I always recommend going to your local mom and pop burger shop. Obviously. Yeah. Alright, let's get some of these set up. And I haven't really watered any of these yet. I'm waiting until I get all of them planted. Because they're in these cups, I can kind of mark it on the side and say when they had their last watering. And these will go into the planting room with the LED lights.
From humble beginnings in 1948, NBOCU has grown. Our growth has been steady, a partnership between Alaskans and the Mat-Su Valley and Eagle River with a goal to better your financial.
I think I'm going to be able to get 6 out of this batch. And if I was packing the soil down, I'd probably go through more. But it doesn't need to be packed that tight for these. A little bit more. Alright. Almost do one more. I'm gonna try it. There's no shame in trying. Not when I'm this close to the gold. And I always intend to start doing this at like midnight my time, but I never get it going until 2 o'clock. Right now it is 4 minutes to 4 a.m. Alaska time. And I'm guesstimating from the last time I opened the door, it's probably about 17 or 18 degrees outside. I'm gonna guess. Bam. Nice. Alright, let's start trimming some of these little guys. Alright. And let me double check. This will be basil number 9. Unremarkable, I guess. They're both the same size, really, so I'll just pick one. I think I'm going to keep the one that's in the center. So both of those guys go. And that one. Alright. Well, that one's pretty straightforward. This guy grew out all by himself. Nice. Good job, buddy. That's a strong one right there. I bet he'll make some good basil. Little twofer on that one. Smaller one gets the chop. And I think this one is the very tallest out of any of them, and I think it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plants coming up. So we're gonna have to get all those little ones. Which one of these is better? Exactly. Well, I guess I'm just gonna go for. You know what? The one that's a little bit shorter looks a little bit stronger. But yeah, we're gonna go for that. We're gonna go for that one. All right. Nice. All right, well, let's start planting these guys. There we go. Okay. Good job. We'll give him a little bit more support down at the bottom when we fill that up. Alright, this is going pretty quick. Alright. Last one of this batch. Dirt for the dirt throne. Am I right? Let's water that down. Mix it up like a meatloaf. I guess that'll be good. Ooh. Oh, he's a strong one. Alright, so before this batch, I did basils 1 through 8. So I'm going to do these one at a time as I do them so everybody can get a look at them. So, like I said, where's my tea? Jeez. I'm getting cotton mouth. That's part of the problem here. Good tea. If you're watching this on Twitch live or you're watching it on YouTube afterwards, if you want me to name any of these plants a nickname of your choosing or after your username, let me know here or on YouTube or on Twitter. Like I said, I've already done basils 1 through 8, and these will be 9 through 15. I'll show them off one at a time. You just let me know. First come, first serve. I don't know if anybody even wants that in the first place, but who knows? I'm gonna see and see if anybody wants the interaction. I mean, I know they're just plants, but I mean it's kind of like a bell sprout, right? Like an immovable, immobile, silent Pokemon, we could say. So this is going to be basil number 9. If you want to name basil number 9, let me know. Within reason. I'll write it right on the side of the cup. See, that's just a placeholder right there, but you get the idea. Terrible penmanship, but this is gardening at 4 o'clock in the morning, so give me some slack.
With the new Nerf Fortnite Pump SG. With powerful pump action, major size for megas for midnight. In reach movie, the Fortnite Pump SG is the blaster for the ultimate aiming.
Alright. This one is basil number 10. That one was easy. This is basil number 11. He is a little bit smaller than the first two that we looked at here, but he still looks strong. I'd say he's a strong choice for the Tournament of Basil Champions. Alright, this is going to be basil number 12. Yeah. Move some of these out of the way real fast. Alright, I can refocus on what I'm doing here. Alright, this is basil number 13. He looks strong. Let's hope his number is not unlucky. Alright, basil number 14.
We're here for the mess makers, the day brighteners, and the inspirers. We're here for the makers with craft supplies and DIYs for spring projects to make your own. Visit Michaels.com and shop 40% off spring floral for a fresh take on making.
St. Jude is a very special place. It's a home for all these kids.
Alright, basil number 15. He looks strong. Just like they all do. Because the Saurus Borealis Rex only grows the best basil. So they say. No. Obviously this... Like I said, this is my first time doing this. Out of all the seeds I've planted so far, this basil came up the most uniformly and the quickest, for sure. just 2 more and we are done with this basil for tonight. It's been a long ride. It has to have been at least 2 hours now. But it's not about the destination, everybody. It's about the journey. You know what I mean? Especially doing stuff like this. So, while I am kind of tired, you know, that's to be expected. I gotta wake the wife up anyways in like 10 minutes, so it's perfect timing. Alright, we'll keep this one simple. Bada bing. Bada bing basil. Alright. Snibbity. Snibbity. Snip. Boom. There we go. All right. Ooh, last one. Got 4 of those little buddies poking out. Let's see. Snibbity. Snibbity. Snip. All right. Where did my marker go? There it is. All right, this is basil number 16. He's a little short, but he's sturdy. There we go. This last one is another good specimen. Bet he'll make the finest basil. There you go. Basil number 17. Take a look at everything we've got so far. The culmination of the basil special with the surprise guest of the bunch onion that I forgot from last night. Got to get him in there. And our spider plant sproutling. You know how they do. Got him in there. He'll get grown up real soon. Boom. $17 basil, 1 bunch onion, and 1 spider plant. Alright, I've got all of them labeled. Basil is 1 through 17. Then, of course, there is the spider plant and the bunch onion. Like I said before, if you're watching this on Twitch, if you're watching it on YouTube, or if you're seeing it from Twitter, anywhere you want to get a hold of me, if you want me to name one of these plants the nickname of your choosing within reason, just something you choose, or your name, your handle, whatever you want, let me know. First come, first serve. I don't know if anybody wants to do that, but we will see. Who knows? It's a way to interact. You know what I mean? I'm just throwing ideas at the wall, so. Alright, we got one more thing to do. I gotta collect these up into one spot and move them out of the way real fast. Nice, I was able to get them all on perfectly. That's sweet. Those will go in under the LEDs soon. Last thing, this is that flower bed that the cat was playing in. Let me get it refilled with dirt and replant some of these hummingbird and butterfly attracting flowers, supposedly. I'm not sure how common. I don't think hummingbirds are that common up here, but I have had multiple people swear to me that they are around, so. Butterflies and moths and all that, obviously we have lots of those. Bees. We have honeybees and bumblebees, and hornets and wasps and yellow jackets. All that good stuff. A little bit better view there. Since there's going to be a lot of flowers in here, I want to put as much dirt as I can. It might not even work in a bed this small, but we'll see. I can plant the rest outside later on in the year, when the snow melts. In the way, you know what? I'm gonna add more. I don't even care. I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna add extra dirt just because. There we go. All right. Hummingbird, butterfly, and bee pollinator flower garden mix. There's a lot of possible flowers that could be in there. As you can see, they are all different varieties. And they said the best way to do these is to lightly cover them with soil at about 1/8 of an inch. So I'm going to pour the seeds randomly. That one looks kind of interesting. Maybe I'll plant that one over on one end. If one jumps out at me, I kind of tend to grab it and, do something with it. That's probably about good, but I'll give it a little bit more. Put that blue seed, poof, right in the middle. And then lightly cover it up with dirt. Don't pack it down. And I will show you guys in a couple days how fast these come up. Alright, the only thing left to do is to give this a good water. Alright. Give it just the very tiniest of last baby tuck in before everything stops messing around with it. Alright. I think that one looks good. Let's see, today is the what? Let me look on my thing real fast. It's the 23rd now, so I will pop back in and check in on this one as soon as stuff starts coming up, which I am gonna predict. It's the morning of the 23rd right now. I bet by the next time I'm doing this on the morning of the 26th, I bet 3 days, we'll see some substantial growth from what we have right here. So that's my prediction. Let's see what happens. Last thing I need to do is get a little bit more water and then go water these basils that we just did. think these are good to go. All right, everybody. I think that's going to cover everything for this morning, I think. Oh, we got a lot of basil done. The one bunch onion, the one spider plant. I appreciate everybody coming to check us out, everybody interacting, especially to, who is this? Scott Kirk versus, of course, thank you for coming out and checking us out. I do very much appreciate it. And Sedoctor also. Both of you guys, thank you for talking. I very much appreciate it. It helps pass the time. I hope you enjoyed tonight's episode of Midnight Gardening in Alaska. As always, please comment, like, and subscribe no matter when you're watching this, whether it's live on Twitch or later on YouTube after I export it over. I'm also on Twitter. Feel free to stop by, say hello. As always, stop by my Twitter profile and throw your Twitch or YouTube links up on my link train. The latest one is always pinned to the top of my profile. It helps everybody get their links seen by a wider audience. And it's always a good thing for all of us small streamers. So please go and throw your links on there, retweet it, and everybody will make some gains. And also, like I said in this episode, any of these plants, all 17 basil, the one bunch onion, and the one spider plant, if you would like me to name them something for you, a nickname or your handle, whatever one you want, you can check in on it with me. I'll give you updates, whatever you want, just for something to do for interactivity. Let me know on here, let me know on YouTube, or let me know on Twitter. I have them all labeled. I'll write your name right on there. So let me know if you'd like to see that. Again, this is Thesaurus Borealis Rex. It's about 15 minutes to 5 a.m. my time in Alaska. And everyone have a good one. We'll see you soon.